Robert Kovacik takes us on stage and backstage for this final performance.
He will no longer be haunting stages across the country. On this Halloween night, the 18-year national tour of Phantom of the Opera ends appropriately where it started, in Los Angeles. No tour has run longer or been as successful. The show originated in London, then New York, next stop, LA. And since then, that gondola has floated in just about every major city in the United States. It's all about the now familiar show tunes.
Whenever they just start singing, it just gives me the chills.
And the spectacle.
The chandelier moving around, that's pretty cool.
Oh, and this guy.
It's just important to give 100% every night.
Tim Martin Gleason plays the title role, penned by a French writer 100 years ago. But Gleason says the story is a simple one that's still current today. He compares it to that Facebook movie, The Social Network.
This girl breaks up with the guy, the founder of Facebook, and says, and he thinks she's breaking up because he's not part of the cool club. And she says, I'm not breaking up with you for that. I'm breaking up with you because you're a jerk. And that's exactly the story of Phantom in the sense that Christine says the same thing at the end. She said, it's not your face, it's in your soul that the distortion lies.
When the musical Phantom of the Opera first debuted, there was no Facebook. There wasn't even email. And on the Great White Way, before The Lion King, before Mamma Mia, before Wicked, there was this Tony Award-winning blockbuster. It's a show so massive, it takes 10 days to load. It's a show so popular, the question is often asked, not have you seen Phantom, but how many times?
This is my 5th time seeing it.
And the withdrawals of a final Phantom have started.
I had to make sure I saw it before it left. I was like, oh no.
Understanding there are those of you who are still going to need your Phantom fixed, you've got 2 options now. You can go and see the 90-minute version in Vegas playing at the Venetian, or head to New York City, where Phantom has become the longest-running show in Broadway history.
Speaking of history, Tim's about to make it as the Phantom who takes the final bow of a national tour that's run continuously for almost 2 decades. But first, the transformation, the horror hidden behind the mask. It takes about an hour and a lot of makeup. Plus, we learned a little gel to make the open sores look real.
I get KY all over my face. It's good. I've made it to the top.
And then he is masked, cloaked, and ready. Another couple thousand people are waiting for the music of the night that will be silenced as the Phantom heads back into the shadows.
You know, that's one of those strange ones where it was better on stage than the film version, I thought.
It was absolutely terrific. And leave it to Robert Kovacik to give us an option of where we can go see it if you can't get it in Los Angeles. Thank you, Robert.